If you're into fun and you love to play.
If you like funny jokes that put you away.
If you like to dance to a slamming sound and you like having lots of friends around.
And if you're one of those kids who lives by the rule that sad is bad and happy is cool.
Ooh, little buddy, you're about to see you're in the very best place that you could be.
Hey, it's Lamb Chops, play along. Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along.
Come join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
Make a muscle, squeeze it tight. Really squeeze with all your might. Now the other arm. Let me see just how strong you've grown to be. Make two muscles, left and right. Come on and pump it up. Out of sight. Hey, you're getting strong.
Now let's go back to the song. Lamb Chops, play along. Where kids come to play along and fun things are all we ever do. Yeah, it's Lamb Chops, play along.
Join the kids and play along.
We got a lot of good stuff for you.
And you. And you.
And you.
And you. Yeah, and especially you.
You know, I think that the tricky stuff and the quickie puppets, the silly stunts, the dopey dares that you're going to pick up watching this show are going to help you to be a big hit with your friends. And if you also want to make a new friend, you've got one right in the palm of your hand. You draw one feature, like an eye, over one lifeline, and you draw the other eye over your heart line. And you draw a nose and a mouth, and there you have a new friend. What do you think his name is? His name is Winky. I call him Winky because he can wink. Wink for us, Winky. That's enough. Oh, my.
If ever you're at that and you can feel yourself begin to choke, just step out of the box. Straighten your socks and tell yourself a joke.
Why should you never iron your four-leaf clover?
I give up. Why should you never iron your four-leaf clover?
Don't press your luck.
If ever you start feeling blue 'cause things are going wrong, the very best thing you can do is sing a little sing-along song. Friends will start to join you, and before too very long, you'll know why it's a real good thing to sing a little sing-along song.
Sing a little sing-along, sing-along song.
Sing a little sing-along song.
Life gets happier, hands get clappier when you sing a sing-along song.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
The eensy-weensy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the eensy-weensy spider went up the spout again. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, they all fall down.
Now me, Sherry has a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Sherry has a little lamb, and everywhere I go, I like to sing a little sing-along song. Sing a little sing-along song.
Life gets happier, hands get clappier
When you sing a sing-along song. When you sing a sing-along song.
Sing a sing-along song.
I love sing-along songs.
I don't like doing homework. It always seems to bore me. But now I am much happier because Freddie does it for me. He greets me at the door each day when I come home from school. He just can't wait to do my homework, which I think is pretty cool. My grades are so much better now, which makes my parents glad. Freddie is the smartest dog that I have ever had.
Come on, you vicious beast. Jump!
jump. I ain't no vicious beast, Charlie Horse, and I don't think I can jump through that hoop. Sure you can. I am the lion tamer, and you are the lion, right? Yes. Well, the lion always jumps through the hoop. Now let me see you jump through that hoop. Come on. Hey, you did it! Oh, I did it! I did it! I did it! Does anybody have a Band-Aid? Hey, did you see that, Sherry? Oh, you really like my lion tamer act, huh?
Lion tamer act?
Yeah, I heard you say,
No, I was saying, Lamb Chop's fever has gone up.
So what do you think of the act?
I love it. I really love it.
Huh.
It's wonderful, and I think you ought to take it on the road.
Hey!
Right now. You're out of here.
Oh, no, the circus is in town.
Yes, but Lamb Chop...
And Mr. Parker says he's going to take the whole class to the circus.
If he can get tickets.
Yeah, if.
So, in the meanwhile, Lamb Chop is not feeling well. Would you please go practice your act someplace else?
Right.
Sweetie,
What is it, Sherry?
how do you feel, my love?
I feel sick.
Really?
Sick.
Oh, what are you doing?
My nose itches.
Your nose itches. Let me help you. There's that better?
Yeah, that's better. False alarm.
False alarm. Oof! Lamb Chop, you really ought to cover your face when you sneeze, or cover mine.
I'm sorry, I never know when I'm going to sneeze.
How can you not know? Don't you feel a little tickle?
No, I never feel a tickle.
What's the matter?
I feel a tickle. It's another false alarm.
Good. Oh, Lamb Chop.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, darling. What is wrong with you?
On my nose there is a bump. On my head there is a lump. I've a thing in my eye. Oh my, I could die. You should see my throat is red. Ah, I should always stay in bed. And my mouth is dry. Oh my, I could die. I've a pain in my side somewhere.
Lamb Chop.
Yeah, and I've an itch on the end of my hair. But do you care?
No.
On my nail there is a pain, and I've a buzzing in my brain. My toe was bitten by a fly.
A fly.
Doctor, I could die.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's betcha time, and though I've never met ya, I know something you can't do. I betcha. I'll teach you how to do what I propose. Ready, set, here goes.
I betcha I know the number of a year in this century that's the same upside down and downside up. Do you know it? Bet you don't. Give up? Come on, give up. I want to show it to you. It's fun. 1961 is the same upside down and downside up. What a topsy-turvy year. Look at that. 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 What are you watching?
Judge Wapner. It's my favorite TV show.
I thought Big Bird was your favorite TV show.
Yeah, Big Bird and Judge Wapner.
Enough. Sorry, Your Honor.
Oh,
What's the matter?
and my throat hurts so much.
Oh, darling. Here, have a piece of candy.
No, I don't feel like it.
Come on, have a piece.
I don't want any more candy. I had so much candy.
Darling, I don't normally give you candy, but it will make your throat feel better.
No more candy.
Candy. I smell candy.
Okay, where's the candy? I know there's candy around. It's
My candy. It's not your candy. It's mine. Sally gives it to me for medicinal. Thought this is
medicinal.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, how come? How come she gets to eat candy and stay in bed and watch television and I have to go to school? Because she's sick and you're not. Yeah, but I don't have to go to school today. Well, everybody goes to school, not if they're sick. Well, you're not sick. Mention school again and watch me. Charlie, I went to school and I loved it. Really? Yeah. Well, you're in luck. Why? You can go for me. No, I'm serious. You can go for me. Just make sure you study hard and get good grades, because I don't want people to think I'm stupid. Nah, you're not stupid and you're going to school, young man.
Oh, my throat hurts.
You're going to give her another piece of candy. Charlie, she has a head cold.
Yeah, I have a head cold.
And I'm trying to keep the head cold from going down into her chest. Oh, I know how to do that.
How?
Tie a knot in her neck.
Oh, my. Doesn't Sherry's hair look beautiful? I mean, I have never seen a color like that before.
Like I have on a Russian flag.
Oh, my.
Hey, what are we watching, Jolly Hose? Oh, it's an old rerun. I like it.
Hey, you boys. I hope you're resting. I want you to be well enough to go to school tomorrow.
Gee, I don't think so, Sherry. I mean, I got a fever and, my cough is worse.
Yeah, me too. Goodness, I think that we is Confucius.
Contagious.
Yes, like he said, we're sick.
Boy, you guys look sick. Come on, let me see. The thermometer reads normal.
The thermometer's normal. I'm sick.
Oh, well, I have something to make you feel better.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
It's a surprise.
Give us a hint.
Well, it's not something I normally give you.
Hey, Jellius, she's going to give us candy. It's candy. Let me guess what it might be. Let's see. This is something that you don't normally give us because a whole lot of it'll make us sick, but a little bit is going to make us feel real good.
Really good. It's going to make you all better. Now, you guys, close your eyes and open your mouths.
I'm ready.
Oh, good, Charlie. You have both eyes really covered. Now, are you ready?
Are you kidding? This is the readiest I have ever been. Oh, there it is. Oh, smells sweet.
Open your mouth, Charlie Horse.
Oh, my eyes are covered.
Yeah, your eyes are covered. Open your mouth.
Hey, that's delicious. Could I have some more?
If you like turning around and around, you'll all be happy to learn. This song's for turning around and around. Get on your feet. Get ready. Everybody, turn. This is a turning song, a turning song, a turning song. I'm turning, 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 being careful as I do. This is a turning song, a turning song, a turning song. I'm turning, turning, turning till I feel that I am through. This is a turning song, a turning song, a turning song. I'm turning, 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 and I'm having lots of fun. This is a turning song, a turning song, a turning song. I'm turning, turning, turning till I know that I am done. I'm done.
Me too.
Take a rest.
Oh,
Go on, sit down.
okay.
Catch your breath.
Well, now we'll try turning. Let's try something new.
Just be careful of things you might bump.
I really like jumping.
Just jumping in place.
Yeah.
Get on your feet. Get ready.
Yeah?
Jump and sing. This is a jumping song, a jumping song, a jumping song.
I'm jumping, 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 being careful as I do.
This is a jumping song, a sit down. Catch your breath. Well, now we've tried turning.
And jumping as well.
Now till I ask you to stop.
Yeah?
We're gonna be doing a whole lot of things. Get on your feet. Get ready.
Oh, good.
This is a hopping song, a hopping song, a hopping song.
I'm hopping, 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 being careful as I do.
This is a hopping song, a hopping song, a hopping song.
I'm hopping, hopping, hopping till I feel that I am through.
This is a wiggling song, a wiggling song, a wiggling song.
I'm wiggling, 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 wiggling lots of fun.
This is a wiggling song, a wiggling song, a wiggling song.
I'm wiggling, wiggling, wiggling.
Oh, but now the wiggling's done.
No more.
Now it's a clapping song, a very happy clapping song.
I'm clapping, clapping, clapping till I feel that we are through.
Yes, this is a clapping song, a very happy clapping song. Keep clapping, 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 'cause the clapping is for you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, take that, and that, and then, no, come on, stop it, you guys. You guys are ruining my favorite television program, The Young and the Restless. Chill out. We are the young and the restless. Hey, you guys. Uh-oh. You can say that again.
Oh, hi, Sherry.
Well, how are my little darlings?
Oh, just terrible. Yeah, me too. I'm just so terrible you wouldn't believe it. I got the hots, I got the colds, I got the shivers, I got the shakes, I got the sneezes, achoo, I got the wheezes. No, there's no way that I'm ever going to go to school today. Mm-mm. Right, Charlie Horse? Yeah, right. I mean, I think we have the 24-hour flu. Yeah, that at least. And you know how much I hate to miss school.
Yes, oh, I know, Charlie. Me too. Yes, I know, guys. And it's really a pity because Mr. Parker called and he said he has tickets for the whole class to go to the circus tonight.
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, what a coincidence.
What?
I mean, at this moment, I'm suddenly cured.
What?
Yeah, I'm all better. Me too. It is just a miracle. Yeah.
What about the 24-hour flu?
Oh, did I say 24-hour? What a lummox. I meant 24 minutes.
Oh, I see. Time flies when there's a circus in town, right?
Yeah. Come on, let's go. Hey, yeah, we gotta go. We don't want to miss them flying apricots. That's acrobats, your fruitcake. Yeah, them.
Wait a second, you guys. I'm not letting you go to the circus.
Why not? We's cured.
Yeah, it won't work, boys. No school, no circus.
Oh. Oh.
I bet you next year they'll feel fine when the circus comes to town, huh?
I got a riddle, you bet. I got a riddle, get set. It is a little mystery. And you solve the riddle, we'll say.
What word starts with the letter E and usually contains only one letter? Give up? Come on, give up. The word envelope. It starts with the letter E, and it usually contains only one letter. Riddles are great fun, you know. We got 1,000,000 or so, but look at the time now. It's late, so I'm afraid they'll have to wait till next time. I'm so glad that everybody's feeling better.
Yes.
Sorry you guys missed the circus.
Oh, that's all right, Sherry. We has decided that when we grow up, we are gonna join the circus and run away.
We have?
And what are you going to do when you join the circus?
Well, I personal am going to become the lion tamer. And I'm going to get into that ring with that lion. And if he don't do what I tell him to do, I'm going to rip him limb from limb. And that is my lion act.
Really? What is?
When I said that I was going to tear the lion limb from limb,
Yeah?
let me tell you, I was lying.
Oh, I see. How about you, Charlie Horse? What are you going to do when you join the circus?
Oh, Lamb Chop and me, we're going to do that funny act where we shoot Lamb Chop out of a cannon. Funny? Yeah, oh, lamb chop, it's good. We stuff you into a cannon. No, we don't. And we load the cannon with gunpowder. I don't think so. We aim it at a net 100 yards away. Get yourself another cannonball, and then we fire you. You don't have to fire me. Why not? 'Cause I quit.
Give me a knock-knock joke. Don't knock a knock-knock joke. They're always dumb. So tell me how come? After one, a laugh will bubble up. After four, I always double up. Don't be an old slowpoke. Give me a knock-knock joke, please.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Knows. Knows who? I knows another knock-knock joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ears. Ears who? Ears another knock-knock joke. Oh, I'm on a roll. Now they say on a roll to a lamb. Sorry. That was a knock-knock joke. I love a knock-knock joke. They can be awful, it's true. Still, I'm telling you, I love the knock-knock joke. This is the story of the king and... What's your name? That's it. That's the title of the story. It's all about the king and you. Once upon a time, there was a lonely old king, and he lived in a lonely old castle on a star millions and millions of miles out into space. And this poor lonely old king was so far away from everybody that he had nobody to talk to except Max, his computer. Now, you know, a computer's okay, but all it can do is answer questions. It can't tell jokes or riddles. It can't carry on a conversation. So this lonely old king was lonely. But one day, the lonely old king called Max his computer, and then he dialed some dials, and he said, "Max, what can I do? I'm so lonely." Well, Max blinked red, and his sprockets sprocked, and his cranks cranked, and before you could say blast off, Max said,
Why don't you invite an Earth person to visit you? I have in my memory banks facts, perfect facts about everybody on Earth.
And the king said, "Ooh, tell me a little bit about the perfectly perfect person. What color are the eyes of the perfectly perfect person?" And Max said,
The eyes of the perfectly perfect person are...
"What color are your eyes?" "Yeah, your eyes. What color are they?" That's what Max said. And the king said, "Oh, and what color is the hair of my perfectly perfect person?" And Max said,
The hair of your perfectly perfect person is...
"What color is your hair?" That's what Max said. And then the king said, "Oh, this is so exciting." He said, my perfectly perfect person, it obviously isn't an it. It's either a girl or a boy. Which is it?" And Max said,
Your perfectly perfect person is a...
"What are you, a girl or a boy?" That's what Max said. Well, the king was jumping up and down now with excitement, and he said, "Where does my perfectly perfect person live?" And now sprockets sprocked and cranks cranked, and Max huffed and he puffed, and then Max said,
Your perfectly perfect person lives in a city called...
"What city do you live in?" Goodness, that's just what Max said. Well, now the king was so excited, he said, "My perfectly perfect person has a father. What is the name of the father of my perfectly perfect person?" And Max said,
The perfectly perfect person's father's name is...
"What is your father's name?" "No, not Daddy. No, not Pop. No, not Papa. Your father has a first name. What's his first name?" That's what Max said. And then the king said, "My perfectly perfect person has a mother. What is the name of the mother of my perfectly perfect person?" And Max said,
The name of the mother of the perfectly perfect person is...
"What's your mother's name?" "No, not Mom. No, not Mommy. What's your mother's first name?" That's what Max said, well, by now the king was just beside himself. He said, now I'd like to know, please, the most important fact of all, what is the name of my perfectly perfect person? And now Max blinked red and he blinked blue, and his sprockets sproxed and his cranks cranked and his dials dialed, and he huffed and he puffed and he popped and he panted. And guess what happened? Nothing. Nothing. And so the king said, yes, yes, what is the name of my perfectly perfect person? And Max said,
Don't rush me.
I think we're going to have to help, Max. You're going to have to tell me what your name is. Good and loud. What's your name? That's what Max said. And the king said, hooray! We know who my perfectly perfect person is. So let my private royal spaceship blast off and invite the perfectly perfect person on Earth to come and visit me at my castle. And so don't you be surprised if someday the royal spaceship lands in your front yard or right at your door and invites you to come and visit the lonely old king at his castle.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
How do I turn you off?
Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
Okay.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever.
I can't
just
believe you
because
guys.
This is the song that doesn't end.
Okay,
Yes,
I've
it
had it.
goes on
That's it.
and on,
That's
my
it.
friend.
What are you doing?
Some people started singing it, not
What is
knowing
this?
what it was, and they'll
No,
continue
this is
singing it
this is the
forever
last
just
time, right?
because this is
it.
the song that
This is it.
doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started
you guys
singing it, not knowing what it
Far,
was,
far away.
and they'll
Go,
continue
go, go.
singing it forever
No, no,
just
no.
because
Keep
this
on
is the
going.
song that
Woo, look.
doesn't end.
Woo.
This is the song that...
Charlie, horse! No, no, stop, stop, stop. Charlie, stop. I want you to go away. Go away. And don't slam the...